Good morning. This is Seek of the Scuffed coming at you live with more Nier Automata. You know, I didn't actually think I was going to be able to make it today, but here we are. And we have not actually much to talk about today. I set up stream elements, like the bot in the chat, so if that shows up more than once, I'll probably have to tweak it because it's only supposed to show up at the start and maybe the end. And also, look at our beautiful starting screen. You know, I was just sort of sitting here for a bit before stream started looking at it. I really, really like this one. And there is one more we're going to get, and it's also very nice. But that one's quite far off. Now, as for stream today, we are starting the second half of this game. Routes C and D, which as I mentioned previously, occur simultaneously and will be swapping between characters as they play out. So no more running around with nothing to do but, you know, side quests and story time. But don't worry, story time is not gone. We still have all those weapon stories to get through, and also a few more, but none of them today, unfortunately. Because, like I said, we're at the start of the route. The route? Alright, well the point is, we're at the start of the route, so we can't really talk about too much without spoiling things. So the next one will probably be... well, the next big story time will be very much nearer to the end of the game. But don't worry about that, we'll get through this pretty quick. As I recall, there aren't too many side quests in the second half that I really remember or want to do. So we'll be doing a lot of main story. And don't worry if you are just here for the story times, because the game has a lot of built-in story times from this point forward. Not as much as Replicant, of course, but still quite a few. So today, let's get started. We want to get it through at least one of each character's sections today. Because at the start, it's pretty short, because we pretty rapidly swap between them. Oh, and with that being said, there'll be quite a bit of cutscenes at the beginning as well, so I might struggle to talk over them. I really don't like talking over them.
We've confirmed that the network core units known as
Bit loud on
Adam
my
and
end, hold
Eve
on.
have been destroyed. The
In fact, I think I turned it up on your guys' end a little bit as well.
Complete chaos.
Here, there you go. Now I should be able to talk over it.
Humanity has chosen to seize this opportunity and launch an all-out attack against the machine forces.
Yep, we're picking up right where we left off, having just killed Adam and Eve.
Remember your pain. The pain of having your homeland stolen.
And right after 9S discovered that humanity is dead.
We will take back the seas, the skies, the land. We will take back our world from the scourge of the machines.
And here's our new outfit.
Not fail in this mission. Here and now, we will put an end to this goddamn war.
We don't have to get to wear it all that much, because as soon as this this effectively tutorial section ends, it becomes an optional thing. You can just, I mean, it automatically takes you out of it, and then you had to choose to put it back on afterwards. But I really do like how it looks. You know, actually having armor on the battle character. That being said, oh no, I was gonna put on the lunar tier. I wanted to put it on 2B, but I mean, I could probably put it on right now, but it'll probably look silly on top of the helmet. Let me see. Should be in here somewhere. What does it look like? Oh yeah, it's a bit silly looking. Well, it's fine. We'll keep it on. So many things that make you think it's Papers, Please. Aye, well, it is very dystopian. Now then. This helmet will eventually come off. I think it comes off as soon as we hit the surface, so we'll actually be able to see 2B with the flower in her hair pretty quickly. It's a shame, though, that I didn't grab this the first time around, because I really wanted to have a whole playthrough with it in. I mean, I guess we have, you know, Route C and D now, but kind of missed out on that early bit. Oh, look at that! Oh, I was meant to mention that her flight unit didn't turn white, but I guess it does. Her commander is still not been replaced? Or maybe they're permadead.
I could convince myself to tell 2B the truth.
Minus is talking.
My final major operation had begun. Still, at the time, I knew nothing. Not how the battle would end, nor what fate stood in wait for us.
Thank you for the ominous message, 9S. We needed one of those, because 2B gave us an ominous message at the beginning of Route A. And then we didn't get one in Route B, because 9S was just faffing about with the machines.
Do you understand?
The scanners are going to hack into the
oh, and Engels! Oh! I forgot to do his quest. I didn't get to talk to him.
Right?
I think we can still talk to him in this route, though.
Good job, 9S.
Why
Oh.
are you talking to me like I'm a child?
What? That must be your imagination.
Oh, I forgot about that. I remembered it. I just forgot how a bit awkward it is with
Look for
the
machines
operator
that are receiving
being
signals from
really
the
overly
entire
nice to
system. They
9S.
should be located
A complete
in
180 in
elevated areas
personality.
with good signal reception. I forwarded the general positions of the machine life forms you need
Uh,
to hack.
as I,
Roger.
I believe I mentioned after we did her optional side quest in the previous route that the reason she's doing that is because she really wants to form some
Please
sort of
refrain from
family,
destroying the target.
but
If you do,
she
another
doesn't
one will
really
simply
get
take its
it.
place.
No
So
killing
now her
targets,
new
got it.
thing is that she's going to be really I'm not really sure what word you'd use, but she's going to be really nice to 9S, I guess. It's weird because the first time I played this game, I was super offset by it because I knew she was trying to do something related to humans. I just couldn't tell what it was because it's not at all like what any family would act like, at least not with someone as old as 9S. It wasn't until after I got through a lot more of the game that I realized that she's trying to be a mother figure to him. Anyway, so this section is pretty simple. We just gotta go around, find all the machines sitting up in high places, and hack them so that they stop providing anti-air support. Now these guys obviously don't have any guns or anything, but they are
Your hacking was successful.
like
Way to
acting
go.
as
You're
I
totally
don't know,
treating me
like
a
satellites for the
Now move on to the
anti-air
next one.
defenses. You don't actually see any of the anti-air guns anywhere. But it is a interesting section. It lets you run around the city when it's pretty much empty. It's not something that happens often. And notably, this is actually a section that you don't have to complete. If you get all but one of them, it still counts. And the characters will acknowledge that you didn't actually do all of them. And if you do all of them, which I will try to do if I remember where they all are, you get a little extra reward, I believe.
The target is thought to be in a high location with good network reception.
Yes, operator, I know.
Try examining the rooftops of buildings.
How do I get onto the roofs over here? I think there's like a school bus you can jump on. Ah, perfect. It's always a school bus. It's a perfectly sized platform. Let's see. Not over there. Up here. Now, this beginning section is going to be really laid back. In case you guys haven't picked it up by now. Because there is not a lot to do other than just running around, listening to the pretty sounds as we slowly hack the robots one by one. And we notably can't destroy them either, because if we do that, they just get replaced
Defensive
after
system
being
operation
recognized as
confirmed to
destroyed.
be declining.
I
Almost
think I was talking over the operator when she was talking about that. Oh, look at that. We can see the guy getting lowered right in the place. Right where Father Servo used to be. Oh, and he dropped off the ledge. That's fine. Oh, and another thing is that in this route, we'll finally get some stronger enemies. We've been dealing with the same enemy pool for a while now. And it's nice to have some new ones. Admittedly, the new ones are just variants of the old ones,
Every scanner in the force is
but
involved in this
it's
operation.
certainly better
So
than
let's
nothing.
try not to fall behind.
That's a side quest. Why are my side quest
Yeah,
markers still
no
on?
falling
I should
behind.
disable those during this.
9S.
What is it?
Make sure to do whatever is necessary to avoid combat.
And how will I provide support to the squad if I don't fight?
Scanner units such as yourself are not designed for battle.
Aw, are you worried about me?
No, I'm merely pointing out that you would be a liability on the battlefield.
Ah, and there goes our
Wow,
operator.
that's
Still
harsh.
is not getting used to the whole nice thing. It's cute, though. Anyways, we also get to see 9S here kind of forgetting that he's not supposed to fight after spending so much time with 2B.
Be advised, the target's appearance is identical to that of a standard
Can't go up
enemy.
there.
Once you approach, however, a marker will appear.
Is it me?
Can go over
or
here,
does it
though.
Seem like they're getting smarter.
Oh, they most certainly are. Which is odd, isn't it, don't you think? Considering we just killed two of their only two administrators, supposedly. A bit of a hint, by the way, that it's not just those two. Anyway, this is probably the only hard part of this section, is that you had to hack the self-destruct bot. Luckily, I came up the long way around, because I got lost, so he didn't actually notice me. Usually it's quite panic-inducing, and it's where your first failure would occur, assuming you were listening to the instructions. If you weren't listening to the instructions, it probably happened already. Oh my god, I was talking over it. Another scanner's talking to us.
Be sure to head back
How
to
rare.
the bunker when you're done so you can sync your data.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Until your combat data is uploaded, none of the scanner models can run updates.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'll take care of it as soon as I'm done here.
Anyway, I
Appreciate
think
it.
that's the same scanner model that you get to do the bestiary quest for, or at the very least it looks the same. But then again, they all kind of look the same. They just have different hair colors. Kind of the point of this, the uniformness of the androids. Or at least the Yorha ones. The Yorha ones all look the same pretty much. Anyway, one more.
That looks like everything.
Nope, there's one more.
Unit 9S should rendezvous with Unit 2B before the combat situation worsens.
Sounds like a plan.
We gotta go over here and get our bonus
Just
robot.
mark the point on the map.
Because the operator has not said we're done. See, this is why you need to listen to your operator, 9S. Not for her, you would have missed this big guy.
Analysis.
Oh, I almost...
It is not
Why is it not
possible to hack
allowing it?
directly into the target
Oh!
Galactic-class machine life form.
Oh, right, I
Special
forgot about
software
this.
protection detected.
So this is like
Losing access from
the
any
game's
other
tutorial on how to be
machine
good at
life
hacking
forms.
9S.
Proposal.
So I believe I mentioned it previously, but if you hack a friendly robot, or a robot that hasn't noticed you,
Hacking, huh?
you can control it. And usually it's quite useless, but in this one specific situation, you do actually need to use it. And you also need to use it in the not the DLC, like the free DLC Coliseum. But I don't really count that one because I was added to the game afterwards. Also, you don't hack into them. You just sort of get to choose a robot from any robot you've previously hacked. I keep calling them robots instead of machines. I don't usually do that. I don't think. I might actually lose during this one. Yeah, take it slow. There we go. Come on. Hey, there we go. Operator, be proud of me. Look at this. I've hacked the big robot. How do I kill myself?
Defense system fully offline.
Oh, I had to use the self-destruct. That's right. What button was that?
I always do.
There it is.
That really was brilliant work, which means
And then you
I've
just
got a
pop out of the
special
robot.
surprise for you. I'll leave it in my room so you can pick it up later.
A surprise.
And that line right there is one of the reasons I was so confused about the operator's intents with 9S, because that sounds like a really, like, sort of romantic invitation, but it's not. She's just as confused as anyone listening to that is. Anyway, now we get to walk all the way across the city. Also, I haven't said it yet this stream, but I love this track. I've probably said that about every song in the game so far. But this one I don't think has played before, actually. At least not the vocal version. Though admittedly, I don't actually know the name of this one. It's kind of hard to know the names of them because Square Enix loves sending cease and desists to any uploads on the internet. It's kind of hard to buy them digitally whenever they're not always readily available in English. Anyways, it's just up here, and then we get to swap back to 2B. I think we do a flying section before we come down. I'm still not a fan of them, because they are kind of boring. But I at least like the concept of them.
Here we go.
Oh, look at that. All of the squadrons coming down. Now it's our 2B section. Let's go. I think we stay in 2B for a long time now, actually. We get to the ground as 2B. I think we stay as her until pretty much the end of the tutorial almost. Oh, and no, actually we do swap to 9S one time, I think.
We've repaired and reinstalled the weapons damaged in the fight against Eve.
Thank you, operator.
The mission will be in full swing by the time you get there. I will. And thanks.
Oh, I should talk about how this route's going to go. So I didn't really set a level expectancy for the previous one, just for the first route. For this one, our level expectancy is probably around 70, if I had to guess. We could go to actually, no, it's probably going to be 99 because we're going to be doing Emil's quest, and a part of Emil's quest is fighting Emil himself, and he is level 99. So if we try to do him without being the super high level, it's going to take forever, even if we play as 9S. It's really, really good quest though, so we're going to be doing it. Also, it's the only quest that contains a missable, like, ending. like a permanently missable ending. Because you can go back to every other part of the game, but once you finish Emil's quest, that's it. It's done. You can't get the ending again if you missed it, unless you completely reset your file or edit the data, I suppose. Either way, we'll be doing the ending and also the actual quest itself, because the ending is like a failure ending. Oh, it's been so long since I played as a character who can actually deal damage. It's so nice. I mean, I suppose my damage in the flight unit isn't much different than Flight 9S's, if at all. But when I get on the ground, I'll actually be able to smack stuff instead of hacking it into everything. In fact, the reason I was able to smack stuff so much in the first place as 9S is because I upgraded the weapon all the way. Kind of forgot that would happen. I didn't do it for the pods, though, because I knew that would be completely busted. Superhero landing. Good job, Chippy. I don't know what the tube is for, actually. Oh, it's for the tank on the back. That makes sense.
What's our status?
The operation is underway, and a few squads have already engaged the enemy. Our orders
Now,
are to function as a
this is also another interesting section, because we also have an option
necessary.
of whether or not to kill all of the
I forwarded our
machines.
squad's current positions to your
You
map.
can just, I think you can skip like one or two of them.
Sounds
Also, as you're doing them, the other units aren't actually fighting, and if you do it fast enough, you can recruit them to your squad temporarily. Also, wow, these things are tanky. I thought I was at an appropriate level, but apparently I should have been higher. I mean, this is what I get for skipping out on so many side quests at the end there, right? I didn't want to do more, but I also wanted to get to this route quicker, instead of just running around as 9S, because I was kind of running out of story times I could do at the time. In fact, there's pretty much only one at this point that I could do without spoiling anything, but it's a really long one. I'm gonna do it, of course, but it'll be next stream, definitely. Whenever we are less in story focused, I suppose. How to word that? When I'm not getting railroaded into the story so much. Like, when we get to the point that side quests open up, that's when we'll do it. Also, I have not changed my plug-in chips since the first route. I really need to do that, because I am using basic starter equipment still. That is definitely contributing to my underpoweredness. Anyways, I think it's quickest to go over here first.
This is Unit 7B with Vanguard Squadron Delta. We're currently pinned down by a number of machines that appear to have
Hello,
lost
Unit
their
7B.
minds.
This is Unit 2B. We're heading over now to provide support.
And, oh wait, hold on, I have my pod. You know, I mentioned my pod not even a minute ago, and here I am forgetting about it. That'll make it way easier, because that's a huge AoE. Even if it's not upgraded much, it's still way more powerful than just hitting with a sword. Oh, look at all our friends here. Yeah, we are going to crush this last machine. Also, don't worry about the gray filter if that's bothering you, because the gray filter will go away once we finish this starting section. Oh, these are chips on the ground. I should be picking them up. We just picked up a weapon attack +3. That's probably better than anything I'm using right now. Anyways, what's left? Oh, just the one guy. We can deal with him. In fact, we can probably stun lock him. Yeah, pretty much. Next unit, let's go.
For the assist.
Do they stay with me?
To support the next squad.
Oh, one of them's staying with me.
We'll join you there and lend a hand.
Okay, that's nice. Did the other ones die? Or is it just the one? I think it's just the one.
This is Unit 8B with Attack Squadron Omega. We've gained control of our assigned zone. Heading out now to provide
Oh,
support.
one of them succeeded on their own. Look at that. Beautiful.
This is 3B, Captain of Theta Squadron. The enemy machines are multiplying in front of us. We can't hold this position.
Anyway, this one should be pretty quick. It's just a bunch of little guys plus one big man. In fact, I can probably just ignore the little ones. Oh, and I forgot I have this whole finishing attack. You know, the game makes a whole show of making you do the finishing attack at the very beginning of the tutorial, if you're actually paying attention to it. The thing is, you almost never use it, because you're almost always fighting big crowds of guys. And the only time you get to use it is if you knock someone down on low HP. It's a really underutilized mechanic, which is unfortunate. But it's really cool, and in Replicant, it's kind of or at least it was the basis of all my combat. I absolutely needed it to do anything, but that's just because I played it on hard mode, because I didn't realize how horrible it would be. When we do Replicant here, we'll probably do it on normal mode, but I certainly am not opposed to doing it on easy, because the game's not actually very hard. It's just the difficulty determines HP bars, and I don't want to be sitting around punching a damage sponge for who knows how long. Ooh, wow, this guy almost one-shots. Oh, I ran out of small heals. Oh, look at that. I'm mad he ran out of healing stuff, because I don't think I bought large heals. We did run out of the small ones right at the end of the previous
We'll join you.
run.
That's all right.
Man, I can't see a thing.
Alert. Detecting an unusually high number of hostile machine life forms.
Why are they going
Makes
nuts
sense.
like this? I thought Eve's network was destroyed.
Well, it's probably because the network was destroyed, yeah? Anyways, we only have the one more group left, and then we can actually get on with the main story. Which is nice, because I think it's pretty fast-paced for the rest of the starting section here. The only issue is I don't remember how to get out of this crater, and this dust is not helping at all. Let's see. Can I get up this? Probably not. I usually climb like a tree branch, don't I? Oh, it probably... Did it get destroyed or something? There's a lot of explosions going on, but I don't think these are actually doing anything. It's purely cosmetic. Ah, here's a place we can climb. Perfect. Follow me, friends. We have one more big squad of baddies to go bash. And I think they're all the way on the other side of the city, because I was supposed to do them like second or third instead of last, but that's fine. Oh, the explosions are artillery and airstrikes. I was wondering what those were. I mean, in fact, I was about to comment on the fact that it's strange that they only send out squads instead of having big guns in the back, but no, that makes sense. Yeah, these are craters I'm walking through, or clipping through. I never noticed that.
We're being worn down by a fierce enemy attack.
This is Guerrilla Unit 2B. We're on our way.
Oh yeah, we're a guerrilla unit. You know, that makes sense for us just to be running around random then. Oh, there's a fun attack that these guys with the guns do. They shoot straight up in the air, and then it puts markers on the ground. It's not actually very threatening, but it is probably one of the more creative attacks, because, you know, it's not just shoot ball at you. Because these ball attacks are really non-threatening, because they do a lot of damage. But also, you can destroy them with your gunfire or with your sword attacks. Different for the purple balls, though, but they don't really use those much. Outside of boss fights, at least. Not that I especially mind. The red balls do have their own appeal. Oh, we lost a squad. That's unfortunate. I think we lose, like, reward for that.
They're gone.
We should head to another area and provide support.
And, that makes sense, though. The little red balls do kind of shred everything. Also, my allies are almost dead. They are on a sliver of health. Machine guns are really destroying them, huh? Anyways, I think that was the last spot, right? Oh, nope, there's one more over here. Hiding in the mist, or the dust. Wonderful, that's squad. Wait, nope, there's one more. Okay, hiding around the corner of the building. Man, these things are really good at hiding, huh? There we go. All wiped out.
2B, we've sighted new enemies in the region. They've got attack squadron Omega surrounded.
And don't worry, we don't actually have to fight this whole squadron. Like this whole new group. When we get there, the cutscene happens.
Man, this is tougher than I thought.
And we get to see a new enemy type, one that I really wish was used more, but it's unfortunately very underutilized. Which is a shame, because there's a whole like category of items used specifically to counter these new enemies. And then you just don't ever have a reason to use them, because they're not only do they barely show up, but you're probably not going to get hit by them because of how few they appear.
We're in position to provide support for Attack Squadron Omega.
Are we ever glad to see you? They came out of nowhere. We were fighting for a champion.
If this keeps up, we can win.
Oh, and I killed them too fast. It cut off the dialogue.
See if any reinforcements are on the way.
You got it.
Oh, do I need to kill the whole group? No, I don't. Okay. There we go. Cutscene time.
What's that?
Look at this. The heads pop up. Isn't that cool? I love it. I really love this design for them. And boom, EMP. The mechanic I mentioned is this EMP blast they do. You'll get to see what it does whenever we actually get on the ground. Ouch.
I'll provide backup.
If I let them hit me with it, though. That's the wrong person.
They have visual.
Oh, Lacey, look at this!
What the
Look at this, when you get hit by the
hell's
EMP,
going on here?
it disrupts your vision.
Have to protect 2B.
It gives you like a bug-eyed effect, like it's a CRT. It can make them green, it can turn them slightly invisible or pixely. It can do all sorts of things. Oh, I might actually die though, because I did not actually intend to get hit by this. I intended to revive 2B immediately, and instead we got this to deal with. And that whole aquatic category of items I mentioned is all anti-that. Oh, wonderful, I ran out of the field. Oh, but I'm in another one. Oh, and now I can't dash. Okay, I'm out of it. Good, good. Anyways, can I actually pick up 2B early, or do I have to fight them? I think I have to fight them. That's a shame. I can't hack, though. I can't use close-range attacks either, and I can't jump. I do understand why they don't use this more often, because, as you can see, it's a little bit of a pain.
Damn it. There's no
But I
energy.
do enjoy it,
I gotta finish them off and help 2B.
because it's definitely makes even the normal guys a challenge. And if you don't like it, you can always just carry the items around that protect you. I will say, though, doing it as 9S is certainly not ideal. Because 9S is not meant for this at all. Wow, do I have any items that cure me from this? I probably picked some up at some point. Restorative items, please. Cure All probably does it. Yep. Yep, I'm good. Perfect. 2E, I cannot pick you up because the robot ran into the way. Of course. That's fine. Why don't we just actually hack them? You know, that's what the game wants me to do. I just don't want to do it, because I want to play as 2B. Or A2. Either one. I actually like A2 the most when it comes to play style. She's almost the same as 2B, because she's just a prototype pretty much. But what little differences she does have are quite significant. Oh, you rat! They got me again. Okay, what a waste of a cure-all, huh? I don't think I've ever had this much trouble with it. I think I am just under-leveled, because they are still all level 50. Ouch. I'm almost out of healing. I have 10 left. And I am backed into a corner, and it looks like I can't dash. Yeah, I can't, no dashing. I'm also invisible because I'm being affected by their camouflage. Come on, let me get you down. We're almost done. Oh, I don't have close range attacks. That's the issue. Okay, hold on. Let me run over here outside their range. Oh, we're almost done. Come on. Ouch. And my melee attack has been disabled again. Fantastic. Ouch. Wow, these things are just spamming me. How did I get through this the first time around? And why did I have such fond memories of it? Because you can't dash fast, so you can't get out of the range fast enough. What if I just keep moving? Or keep shooting, you know, I could have the gun button held down the whole time, that'd probably help. It looks like they can't disable my gun.
Operational area. Proposal. Return to the operational area immediately.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's why they're getting me. It's because the big ones can do it too. I've been running away from the little ones this whole time. That makes a lot more sense. I was wondering how they kept getting me in the ball. If I'd known that, I probably would have done finish this a lot quicker. What did they just disable? My dash, that's what they disabled. That's fine, there's only 3 left. It looks like one of them's a slow one. Can I do my big attack? I can. There you go, the last guy. Finally! Wow, that took a long time. Actually, there's a few left, but it looks like they're little ones. Yeah, little ones. Nope, never mind, not little one. I just could not see him inside of the EMP zone. That's the little one. Okay. If you didn't like looking at the screen, you can look back now, 'cause it's fixed.
You okay?
Anyway, I thought I could just heal 2B during that to make it quicker, but I guess not. Maybe that's a different section I'm thinking of. Anyway, helmet's officially gone from 2B. She's not going to put it back on ever again.
A wide area virus?
Yes, 9S, do something. Oh, this is where I had to hack her. Right. I forgot.
Spiral attack.
Yep. Don't even listen to the dialogue. Just do it right now.
I gotta do something.
There we go. And 2B is the only one I can hack in this moment. I think the other ones are, like, considered friendly fire if I try it.
The hell?
And now all my allies have turned on me.
Infected and taken over.
And I cannot attack them because they are allies.
Attack functions aren't working.
Attack is prohibited on allies.
IDs.
We actually ran into that a few times while we were running around fighting the other machines.
Identification circuits.
Do it.
A subtle hint about what was about to happen. But I can hack them. And they are considerably easier to deal with than machines because they just have these maze systems. Anyway, I think it's faster to go this way. Now the main thing here with the mazes, because we'll encounter a few of them, is that it's about time. You have a little timer next to your little drone thing. And if you run out, it counts as a failure.
Report our status to command.
Alert. All communications are currently being...
So you just have to take the optimal route. You saw in that one, it sort of showed you the beginning of that, where you had a split path between taking the few barriers with high health or taking the lot of barriers with low health. I'm not actually sure which path is optimal there. In fact, it doesn't really matter in that particular case. I think you just need to take... I think it's just there to show you that you can, in fact, get close to running out of time, or just run out of time straight up. You know, for future reference. Anyway, do I get my flower? My flower's gone. Hold on, pause it. Give me my flower back. I want to wear the flowers to be. That's wrong items. There we go. Look at this. 2B with the flower in her hair. She looks so nice. Anyway, I think we just had to run all the way across to... Where was it? Are we going to do our flight units right now? Or are we going on top of a building? I admittedly spoke over the cutscene, which is my bad. I said I didn't want to talk over the cutscenes too much, and that's almost entirely what I've been doing today. Not a bad thing, though. It just means I'm feeling more talkative than usual, and that's always a good thing. We've come a long way from the Elden Ring playthrough. I probably spoke 5 words total during that. Oh, we're going down to the big hole. That would have been a lot nicer to know.
The jamming is coming from that thing.
Ah, the big guy. It's always hard to... You always kind of forget that these things have computers in them. They aren't just like living wind-up toys. So they can, in fact, have jammers and whatnot built into them. Also, it's kind of hard to forget that they are, like, even the little ones are super menacing to your average Joe. Because, like, you fish up, when you're going fishing, we didn't do much fishing on stream. You can catch rocket launchers and stuff that are just old and rusted. And it's considered complete trash, and if you read the description, it's like, oh yeah, this thing, it's an old, outdated, primitive weapon. Still works, though, you know, against the machines. It's big enough, but it's not nearly efficient enough.
Signal to command.
Actually, in the anime, you do get to see a few of the androids using regular guns, though.
Unable to reach command.
Damn it.
Still not very effective, though, you know.
Signal reception
Shooting
is clear.
metal creatures, often with metal shield attached.
Authentication failure. No responses coming from command on any channel.
Shit, what happened to the bunker?
That's what did happen. You'll find out soon enough.
I can't keep doing
Also,
this forever.
something strange about this is that they do actually note that these androids that we're fighting are different Yorha androids, like different Yorha types. Like there's a type D's in there and type G's. But they all fight the exact same. So I think it's best to assume that for lore purposes, they are all just type Bs.
Complete. We just hit 70%.
Are you done yet?
Almost. We're at 92%. 2B, your black box.
Oh, here we go. We get to go, call back to the beginning.
Log data upload complete.
But this time, we actually successfully upload our data. So when we, you know, die, we aren't actually losing any memories at all. Fantastic. Also, as much as I like their uniforms, I don't like their weird copper-tipped fingers. It's kind of strange. I don't know what the purpose of it is. There probably isn't one. Anyway, we just blew up. In case that wasn't clear. Once again, I was talking over them talking about it. Oh, look at that, we got a close-up of the flower on the hair. How nice.
2B.
We have to report back to command.
Yes, yes. Run there as fast as possible. I think this is probably the one time in lore, other than the very beginning, where 2B is sprinting through the bunker. No, I guess she isn't sprinting through it in the beginning. She's running at a reasonable speed. Anyway, hello, Commander.
Commander, 2B, 9S, what are you doing here?
The Yorha units on the ground were infected by a virus. We had to detonate our black boxes in order to stop them.
Hi.
Virus?
We did.
What are you talking
Wait, hold on.
about?
Why did I get a message?
None of our ground units reported anything about a virus.
That's because all communication with the bunker has been severed.
And why did you leave
Ah, I
the
see, I
battlefield
see.
anyway?
We might actually have a short stream today, apparently, because I have to go in probably around the top of the hour, unfortunately.
Anyone is acting infected here.
But it's fine. We should be able to get through this beginning section at the very least. And we are doing more near tomorrow, so I'll make tomorrow a long stream.
You're being detained under suspicion of virus contamination.
Wait a minute!
And now, that's going to immediately backfire, as everyone else has also been infected, despite not being hit by the EMP. Also, that is for just that unit's voice. I was very confused the first time around. I thought it was the machines talking.
They're infected?
Commander's fine, though. And inexplicably 2B9S.
Commander,
Well, it's not actually
we have to go.
inexplicably. It will get explained later. But for now, we had to escape the bunker. Because this place has been compromised.
The doors! Did the virus infiltrate
I'm
the
sorry,
bunker
operators.
itself?
I have to destroy you.
Operator, what?
That's not the operator. It's
Anyways, our operator is somewhere among this crowd, unfortunately.
how is that?
But
even
there is no saving them. This is their death. Oh, I had to kill these all.
But I'm afraid the end has come for this outpost.
Yes, yes. Evil machine voice. I think it's just using the android voice. That's definitely not what they sound like. I'm sorry, operators. Oh, I'm sorry. But alas, you've become evil. And I have no way to save you. And also, I can't kill them quickly because I'm under-leveled a bit. That's fine, we'll get the levels quickly. We've already gone up like 2 or 3 in this short amount of time. Fighting enemies that are higher level than you get to XP really quick. There we go. Now we can actually leave. Yep. Hello, Commander. Thank you for not helping during the fight. You too, 9S, for being stuck up on the balcony for some reason.
Lord, to mankind. All your units.
Reporting. They're still conscious.
Stay focused.
They are still conscious. Just like with the Simone fight, there's puppets now.
This fool isn't that good.
Oh, hold on. Actually, I just realized, since we're here in the bunker, we can actually go to one of the operator's rooms and get the bonus reward. Not this one. 210, I believe, is 9S's operator. Is the door over here? Oh, the door's in here somewhere. Hold on. Operator 210. Oh, I can't go that way. But we should probably grab the items that are here anyways. Ouch. There are a lot of Yorha units on the bunker right now. Actually, I guess these are the backup bodies, probably. They used to transport here quickly. That makes a lot more sense, actually. Now then, let's see. 210, 210, where are you? 6O's room is empty, because I've already emptied that one. 9S's room is empty. I guess 210's room is over here. There we go. Oh, is that all of them? Nope, one of them lived. Hold on. There we go.
Commander.
Oh, that's 5O's room.
To evacuate. But
That is not what I was looking
why
for.
weren't you two infected? I don't know.
It's probably because I deferred our data sync.
Oh, there's
Weird
the
noise in
answer.
The bunker's server data, so I paused the upload.
Now we know why they're safe. And there's our reward, a ton of +6
Get to the hangar and get
ships.
some flight units.
Very nice, very nice. Is this the right place? This is the wrong place. What am I doing?
The virus implanted is pulsing into a beautiful
Let me back up. Hold on. Can I not go back down the elevator? Why is it not working? Is it because I'm not supposed to come up here in the first place? Oh, I had to go out and go back in. I know I'm really not taking this serious moment serious, but I just am in a talkative mood today.
Damn it.
And the camera's broken. I hate when that happens. I also hate when the enemies spawn directly on top of me. Let's see, can I just go to the hangar? We're close enough. No, we gotta kill these guys. There we go.
Commander, we need to get some flight units from the hangar and get out of here.
Yes, get out, get out, get out, get out. Right now. Also, I didn't hear it, but at some point during that, we were supposed to hear our operator thank us for the flowers, because we did the quest. I don't know why I didn't play. I was kind of waiting for that the whole time.
Commander! I too was synced up with the server. But 9S can hack into your systems and... There's no time. You two are the last remaining members of Yorha. It's your duty to survive.
But, Commander...
Besides, this is my command. Let me at least fulfill my duty here, to the end.
Aye, Captain goes down with the ship. Very admirable.
2B, this place is lost!
Commander! Move it, 2B! That's an order!
You know, they have the whole unique animation for that section, but they don't make it a cutscene, which is a bit odd. Like a zoomed-in cutscene. And I mean, look, here we are, at the real title sequence of the game. Everything up until now was just sort of like the prelude, the prologue, however you choose to name it. I don't admittedly have much to say during this section, though. Mostly just look at the nice animations. Also, we get to see how they enter into the atmosphere, with the flight units, I mean. You know, with their exposed pilots, they just put up a not magic shield. I think I've noted before, it is actually not magic. Oh, and look! There's our machine with the bucket. Still trying to revive his brother. Forever. Ah, here we are, back into the game. Flying section, here we go.
Commander.
Alert. Multiple pursuers detected.
Hostile?
No. Oh no. This signal,
It's Yorha!
Yes, yes, our allies are now turned on us. And they aren't mindless drones. They can actually use their flight units still. So they are very dangerous. Luckily, they are not very good at fighting. Even with their big EMP blast attack thing.
This shit. 9S, I need to take over your control
In fact, I think I've already triggered the cutscene with how much damage I've dealt. Yeah, it looks like it, because they've done the dying animation, they just didn't die.
Flight controls established for Unit 9S. Setting automatic course. Entering escape route from combat zone.
Bye, 9S.
What are you? No!
Stealth function released.
Yorha Unit 2B's stealth function unlocked.
Wait. 2B! 2B!
That's right. Now I get to play decoy for you, 9S. Oh, why can't my flight unit do a big laser attack? My laser attack is stupid and weak,
Alert.
and it's not red.
Critical damage to flight unit. Proposal. Eject immediately.
Gotta find a way to land this thing.
Also, I don't think even if they kept doing this forever, they'd actually win against me.
Reactor
Because my self-heal on damage is really strong. Oh, never mind, they can kill me now.
FCS systems.
So I just lost my attack buttons.
Analysis. Offensive functionality lost.
They're still really bad at shooting. I can just probably dodge them forever. Ah, cutscene.
Alert. Multiple enemies confirmed.
Come on, 9S, 2B, you got this. Well, this pod's brought me my sword. Thank you, pod, my beloved. I love the little pods so much. Also, they're surprisingly big. I watched... I keep mentioning it. I watched the first few episodes of the anime. Like, they're really big whenever you actually have proper perspective on them, instead of having them just floating a couple meters away from 2B's head.
Proposal. Administer vaccine immediately.
Oh, wow, that's damage. I think I just lost my ability to sprint temporarily. I've got it back. There we go. Now we gotta run against the clock, as my system slowly gets corrupted by the virus. I suppose I should note, we have a long way to walk, so I'm going to talk about the virus a little bit. So as they said, it's a logic virus, which is their way of saying computer virus that specifically targets an android's ability to make reasoning and, like, memories and whatnot.
NFCS circuit.
And a notable trait of it is that their eyes always turn red when they get
Give
infected.
me a location that's low on
Now, there's two
ammo.
ways that you could interpret this. The first is that it's a defense mechanism
Searching.
to alert nearby androids that this particular android has been infected and lost, and they need to be destroyed.
Parameters. Alert.
But if you know a little bit more about the lore and its connection to Drakengard,
Unless the virus is
you know about a particularly important enemy called Red Eyes, who appeared long time ago in the lore, in a little bit of the timeline where we don't actually get to play at all, ever, which is really unfortunate. The Red Eyes was a big bad during, like, the 2003 to 2053 era of this timeline, and he eventually got killed after seemingly coming back several times,
to 21%.
until eventually semi
Reset.
kind of coming back in the form of the virus. It's not entirely clear what his connection is. It's only known that there is a connection, which means that there's probably still magic floating about in this world somewhere. I mean, we know Emil has magic, so he's kind of keeping it alive. But it is kind of worrying, because the whole thing with the Red Eyes is that he was serving the Drakengard god, who was just trying to kill all humans. And humans are already established at this point to be dead. So it's not really known what they're still doing, you know, messing with the androids. I assume they talk a little bit about it in Nier Reincarnation, but I have not played that one, because it's a live service game that was very poorly advertised. So I did not find out that it existed until it was 1 month away from being shut down permanently. And I was going to read up and watch some stuff on it, but then the big, like, Nier information catalog on the internet got hit with a cease and desist. So I still haven't gotten around to it, which is a real shame. At the very least, a lot of the short stories remain, even if they're scattered about. That's one of the reasons I've been reading them here.
Alert. Virus contamination rate up to 57%.
Alright, yep, it just spiked. Almost like it's a pre-scripted scene. My number's supposed to be at a specific point when I get to a specific area.
Alert. Virus contamination rate 70%. protected region.
You've got it, Tubi. Keep on going. I will say, even on the first playthrough, this section kind of loses its weight because, as you can see, we've been running for a long time now. And the random spurts of low mobility get really upsetting whenever it causes you to miss one of the jumps you need. Especially if it happens multiple times.
Virus contamination rate 90%. Alert. Unusual heat generation in central nervous system. Internal combustion imminent.
Oh, there goes the self-destruct. We're not done yet, though. As we know, 2B can survive self-destructs.
Deterioration found in
Ah, here we are.
alert. Damage to data backup system. Step damage will make it difficult to retain self-consciousness upon backup.
And here we are at the shopping mall. And there is our ambushers. Alas, we could do nothing against them since all of our weapons have been disabled. Ah, yeah, and we're back in the cutscene land. Oh, A2, my beloved. Oh, I love A2. She's fantastic. Does not get nearly as much appreciation as the rest of the cast because a lot of people just don't play this far into the game. Probably because most people either don't know that the additional routes exist, or because most people can't be bothered to get to Route B because it's pretty much the same as Route A. Thank you. Oh yeah, no, the audio is not great, especially at the end there. Oh, and 2B has removed her blindfold, presumably because it's not working anymore, but also it's a bit symbolic.
Is it?
And she is fully infected.
These are my memories. Take care of everyone for me. Take care of the future, A2.
You got it. Hold on, we're not done here yet, though. So we have another 9S section. I will just clarify what had happened there. 2B just implanted her memories either into the sword directly or into the pod. It's kind of hard to tell. And then she just gave it to 9S. Not 9S, A2.
Is no longer stable. Cause is likely a high magnitude earthquake. Proposal.
Ooh, albino moose.
Evacuate immediately.
I'm not going anywhere!
Yep, 9S is starting to get upset.
To be. Are you?
And 2B is dead. Most people don't actually know this happens because, well, a lot of people who know 2B haven't actually played the game, but
Nines.
yep, she's gone. She did get to call 9S Nines one time before she died, though.
To be. No.
And as always, perfect haircut, even though it was given to themselves. At least in this case it makes sense, they're an android. Oh, 9S is... So, you might recall, I previously mentioned that Eve and 9S's English voice actors were my favorite in the game. This is the part where 9S's voice actor really starts popping off, because he actually gets to do more than being, like, shy or dismissive. I know, the screams are so good. Really, really, really good. Anyway, here's the tower. This is the central plot device, kind of the rest of the game. We're not actually going to be spending much time with it, but here it is. We have no idea what it does. Nier Automata. Title drop, look at that. I'll let you know that you're into the real game now. Though that is kind of a disservice, I suppose, to the first half of the game. The first half of the game is also really, really good. It's just that it doesn't really hold a candle to this part. Anyways, I think now we get the pods back, right? The pod cutscene? They're going to be important now? I think so. 2 weeks later.
Black box signal for Yorha Unit 2B offline. Death confirmed. Data exchange engaged.
Yorha Unit 9S has completed repair and reconstruction of all damaged areas. Unit is ready for reactivation.
Yorha Unit A2 also ready for reactivation.
I know. I also wish I could do screams like that.
Proposal. Illuminate surrounding area.
Oh, look at our little pods. They're so adorable. I love these guys.
A2
I said it already, I really do love these guys.
No problems detected.
Only one issue remains. We comprise the Yorha support system. If the A2 and 9S units are operational, we are required to attend and support.
Agreed.
Displaying positions of units A2 and 9S.
And here is the interesting part of this playthrough. So I mentioned several times before that it plays both routes out simultaneously. That is because you get to choose who you control. Now you do have to control both of them. Like eventually, because they each have a set number of sections that you play through them as, and then at the end it auto chooses who you play as. But if you wanted to, you could do all of A2 and then all of 9S. Obviously, we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be swapping between them as intended. But this is a really, really cool mechanic, I think. You have to enjoy a haunted house of some sort this year? Oh yeah, not many of those. You know, there's not many of those here either. Halloween is kind of big, but also it's kind of hard considering it's always covered in snow. Anyway, there's A2 down at the mall. And here's 9S all the way over at the resistance camp. So who do we want to start with? That's the question. You know what? Let's flip a coin. Do I have a coin around here? I do not. Oh, I know. We have a new mechanic here in the chat. So remember how I said I set up stream elements? One of the things that should be working is I set up the roulette thing. So if you !roulette, and then a number, you should be able to bet points. And if you win, I'll do A2. And if you lose, I can do 9S. Perfect choice. Your country only recently got Halloweens and all the places have started. Oh, yeah. It definitely is not something that's spread out super a lot. So I get that. Actually, let me make sure I got that correctly finished, like correctly set up. I don't even know if I did. I do want to make sure it is working though. Let me see, where is the button? There. Then I go to, where do I go? Where are my commands? Chat commands. There they are. In fact, you know, I can give myself points, can't I? I should do that. Let's see. Ah, yeah, exclamation part roulette. Command cost 0. Level everyone. Oh, you're gonna be a scare actor. Oh, that's really fun. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do this. I should probably change it to something that's easier to spell, because a lot of people are probably gonna misspell roulette. I know, I certainly would. But we can leave it as it is for now. Does that work? Or does it not work because I'm a streamer? Oh, I don't have any points. Yes. How do I give myself points then? I'm sorry to be doing this on stream, but I thought it would work a bit easier, to be honest. Let me see. Settings. Ah, don't ignore me. Yes, give me points. Thank you. Now, if I go down here, I can do this. Yes, it is the scuffed for a reason. Let's see, add points. Is that the command? It is. Oh, wait, no, hold on. I'm Siku the scuffed. I type it correctly. I almost typed in just Siku scuffed. That's usually what fits in the, Hey, there we go. Now let's see if the roulette is working. Oh, I lost. Okay, we're doing 9S first. And by the way, that's accessible to everyone here. I think there's a minute cooldown on it though, so don't spam it. Anyway, let's go see how 9S is doing after 2 weeks of being repaired. Pod 153. Oh wait, who's 153 was the female voice. Pod 153 will continue to support Unit 9S. Proposal: Unit 153 should periodically review the mental state of Unit 9S. Acknowledged. Yes, yes. I'll probably change the command for it next time to something shorter. Look! Oh, we get to meet Devla and Popola for the first time properly.
Morning. Slept well, didn't you, 9S?
These are the only healing androids that we get to properly interact with. We actually, I think the most significant interaction we've had with the healing android this so far was when I did that short story last time about the healing android on the moon base. Anyway, Devla and Popola, very beloved characters from Nier Replicant.
The resistance camp?
That's right.
Not these two.
You've been
These two are
here
androids
just
like
nearly 2
10,000 years in the
years.
future.
A little thank you for saving your butt would be nice.
Where's 2B?
Hello,
know
you
that
two.
Better than anyone, no?
I'm so glad that they're here.
Black box signal
They're great.
disappeared.
Oh.
Devila and Popola are rare android models designed for medical treatment and maintenance. Without the bunker, they are the only remaining way for Unit 9S to initiate repairs.
That's right.
Proposal: a word of appreciation is appropriate.
Go on, 9S.
Thanks.
Word of appreciation. Hey, there it is. One word of
We've seen
appreciation.
lots of our models around.
Oh, you share a hair color with them. How
Apparently,
nice.
they oversee some kind of large-scale system that was in place.
Apparently. What does that mean?
It means we don't know. All the records from that era have been deleted.
Aye,
Our
aye.
model kind of went nutso at some point in the past. It ended badly.
You know, actually, I played this game before I played Replicant,
Slow stuff after that.
so I didn't know anything about Devla or Popola. And I didn't even know that they existed in that game.
In order to ensure
So I just had to take their word at face value, even though
we're lab
there's
rats.
definitely more to it, and
At
we
least
will go
we're
into it
taking
later.
helping out friends. I'd like to think that we're atoning in some way for our past sins. Try not to.
Showing the tips as the bleach is getting old? Ah, I see, I see. I've never personally bothered with hair dye outside of special events. But I do appreciate it. Anyways, here we are, back in the Resistance Camp. And side quests are open right back up, and they're actually, now that we're actually here running around, there are a few side quests that I would like to do. So first things to do, let's go check our inbox, shall we? 2B's inbox, and hold on, we can just skip those. 9S's inbox, oh, it's the same thing. We see, I'm not going to read these. We have 2 special correspondences from the Council of Humanity. One of them is congratulating us on killing Eve. Good job. The other one is about how you got defeated, but we don't have to lose hope. Of course, this is very scathing for 9S, because he knows that humanity is all dead. Aye, cool. Very cool. Very inconvenient, especially if it stains a pillow. Anyways, I think this lady has a quest that I want to do. And I don't know what other quests I wanted to do other than that. You know, other than a meal. Oh, this is a guy. Have you seen these folks, perchance? Nope, sorry. They were part of my squad, but I lost contact when they went out for field research. If anything has happened to them, well, to put it bluntly, if they're dead, I need to know so I can mourn them properly. Have you tried searching for them? I had to go myself, but my motor systems were heavily damaged some time back. Still, I just can't stop wondering what happened. I'll look for them. You will? Sure. Give me an idea where to start? Last time I heard from them, they were in the flooded city. I'll give you their ID codes. We all wield dual weapons, so you should be able to find them easily. If they're dead, I'd appreciate it if you could retrieve any personal articles you find. There we go. That's an important side quest to do. I wonder about this other one that's on my map. It's not marking Devla and Popola, is it? No, it's a bit different. We will be doing Devla and Popola's quest, though, and I will be throwing a ton of stuff away in order to do it, because it has a weird interaction. I read stand on your pillow. Oh, okay. Oh, this is Devla and Popola's quest. It's just that they aren't in their usual spot here on these 2 seats, so I can't actually do it yet. That's fine. I guess I just need to reload the area. In that case, first of all, let's save, so we don't have to get that whole section again, shall we? Then we can run out. Because like I said, we don't have much time. At most until the top of the hour, which I certainly was not anticipating. Oh, these guys have new dialogue. We'll do that later. For now, let's just get out of here. See how much of this quest we can do. Like the main story. Oh, right, the tower. I had almost completely forgotten about that. I was just expecting out here to get a call from the operator, but I guess she's dead now. Right. I was talking over that big emotional sequence, so... You know, she probably did call out to us, and I just talked over it. Like I said, that is supposed to happen. And yes, it is literally called the Tower. I love its design, though.
That.
An enormous facility that appeared from an area beneath the ground. It would appear to be machine-related in origin. Further details unknown. Mobile transport platform detected in the section emerging from the facility's center.
Hey, look at this. They can wield spears now. Like I said, new enemy types. Anyways, I was talking over that, but basically, big pit tower from underground, looks like it's made of the same stuff as the copied city, machine in origin, and this big pillar in the middle is an elevator. That's all we need to know for now. Because the game's about to tell us more. When we hack and fail.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services.
I love how sarcastic they are.
We apologize for the inconvenience.
Also, I love how look how big and imposing this is. Whenever you actually look at it from the below, it's great. Love this thing. Have a great day. Look at that. Couldn't be more sarcastic if they tried.
What is the motive for a machine life form to provide such an announcement?
There's no reason for anything they do.
Oh, and 9S is sort of relapsing. Anyway, let's go hack those subunits, shall we? Also does not work. Yep. Be more sarcastic comments. Thank you. Special keys. We gotta go find them. And this is what 9S's side of the story is all about. He's gotta go find those keys and get into the tower to kill more machines. Because he's about to relapse real hard. And I am all for it, because we get to hear more of his beautiful screaming and voice acting. And it's fantastic all the way through. Ah, yes, the resource recovery units. That's what they were called. Ouch.
The heck was that?
A forced message from the enemy system.
Yep.
Said message relays the location
Forced map data.
resource recovery units.
Oh, nice.
They're just messing with us.
Anyway, which one do we go to first? I don't remember.
On what happened while I was resting.
Affirmative.
I think we go
Data concerns the massive facility
to...
you just accessed. It
Oh,
appears
which
to
one
be
was it?
machine-related
I had to
in origin,
guess
though further details are unknown.
the one that's over in the
Additionally,
amusement
large
park. So
structural
I'm gonna work my way
units
over
from the
there.
facility have been detected in multiple areas.
Large structural units?
Yep, large structural units. That's what we're going towards.
Earlier. They are believed to be so-called resource recovery units.
What do these units do?
Unknown.
Where's A2?
Unit A2's position and current status are unknown.
Okay, I want to... I
Mark the positions of those
Hold
units
on.
on my map, will you?
want to see if I can actually finish...
Proposal. Unit 9
Oh, I got it right.
state his
Okay, we are going this one.
intentions.
I'm going to wipe out the machines.
With the bunker destroyed, previous orders to Yorha units would be
Oh.
suspended. Proposal. Rendezvous with resistance forces and confirm chain of command.
Nuh-uh, he's not going to do
I
that.
don't care about chain of command.
Yeah, he does not care at all. He's an angry little boy.
I'm going to kill every last machine. And then I'm going to kill A2.
He's getting very murdery. Remember when I read that one short story with weapons that talked about how 9S's personality type was super unstable and prone to psychotic incidents? Yeah, we're going to get a lot of that. Anyway, let's go back to the amusement park for the first time in a long time. We get to see some new things here. It's not all the same as before. Also, we will be killing the golden statue at some point during this run. Not right now, though, because it takes a long time. Anyway, look. Remember how we had those zombie machines in the previous run? How they had their faces broken open? They were eating androids? Now, the entire amusement park is filled with them. There are still friendly ones, so we can do side quests, but most of them are just sort of stumbling around aimlessly. And they are very freaky. Anyways, we are actually coming up really, really fast on the top of the hour. Oh, wait, did I go to the wrong place? Hold on. Are we going to the forest first? Hold on. Oh, we are going to the forest first. Oh, I assumed we were coming here first. Well, it's fine. I got to show it off. Let's go over here to the save point so we can fast travel. Save point, save point. Also, there's a merchant in the alleyway that appeared that wasn't there previously and that sells the upgrade materials for the pod. Not the ones that we need, but like if you were doing a regular run, you would do it now. Anyway, for zone center, please. Also, Pascal's village is suddenly unavailable to fast travel to. We will find out why that is. But not right now. That'll be later. Now, we're going to save. And now, the reason we're saving right now is this is, in fact, unfortunately, a very, very short stream. We're not editing yet. We're going to do weapon stories first. Because I want to have at least something done today. You know, of note. Other than the initial thing. So, we're going to turn the music a little bit down. And it's story time. Story time with Siku. We're going to do at least 3 weapon stories before we end today. And tomorrow, we will do a super long Nier stream to make up for how short this one was. So, let's see here. Weapons. Weapons. What weapons have we done? Which weapons have we not? I'm not sure. Let me take a look at the notepad, shall we? Let's see. We've done Beast Bane. You know, why don't we do the other 2 beast weapons? Right? Where's my mouse at? I need to write them down in the notepad so I don't read the same one twice. And then we'll also do... I don't want to do with the machine ones. The machine ones are pretty boring. Have we done Virtuous Dignity? We have not. So we'll do Virtuous Dignity and the 2 beast weapons. So let's start with Virtuous Dignity. You don't think you have plans? So you can probably manage to catch a whole long Nier stream. Oh, that'll be great. Usually did bad at those ones. So let's start with the white weapon, shall we? The elegant white spear was crafted by a tyrant as a gift for his wife, whose parents he had killed years earlier. She slipped it under the bed they shared, then later used it to run him through 30 times. The spear's second owner was a courageous, bandit-fighting mayor. In her later years, her strength faded, until one night, a pack of young thugs surrounded her and took all that she had, including her life. The third owner was a greedy merchant who lived to swindle customers. Soon she found herself shunned and penniless, and so decided to hang herself. The unused spear rested in a corner of her home as a decoration. The fourth owner was a meek young boy who wanted to aid his sickly younger sister. He gave all to the cause, including his very existence and that of all else in the world. Okay, so this is an interesting one. So there's 2 meanings to this story. First is continuing the little bit of lore that the blacksmith machine gave us, that the black and white weapons were used to cause horrible atrocities all throughout history. The second, though, is that fourth owner. That fourth owner is actually a character from Nier Replicant, and I'm not actually going to expand on it that much because we're doing Nier Replicant eventually, and I want to keep that for then. Now, these other 2 we're doing, the other 2 beast weapons, we might recall from the previous one, one of the other ones we did, is it told the story of a princess. Well, when we did that, I recall that all 3 of them tell the story of a princess. The middle princess, the youngest princess, and the oldest one. Last time we did the middle princess, so this time we can do the youngest and oldest. And these ones aren't really about any character in particular. They're just a story about the princesses. In fact, if I had remembered it, I would have done them all at once, because it's kind of one big story. Once upon a time, there were 3 princesses. The middle princess wasn't very bright. Oh wait, this is the one I already did? This is the one I already did. Okay, this is the middle princess. She was known for her beauty, and she stuffed herself. Yep. And then she got trampled on. Here's the other one. Once upon a time, there were 3 princesses. The eldest princess was thought by all to be the most brilliant woman in the kingdom, and she soon sat upon the throne of her homeland as the queen. The new queen raised a mighty army. To afford the endeavor, she taxed her people, and in turn they were given jobs in new factories created to support the war effort. People worked, money flowed. As the army grew strong, the demand for factories grew with it, and then the cycle repeated. More work, more money, more work, more money. The queen's plan proceeded just as she had envisioned it. To further strengthen the kingdom, we were converted to machines to enhance our output in factories and the military. Our queen, in turn, became the control system that rules us to this day. Now, this one is... So, I mentioned that these aren't really about any one particular character, but they are kind of about the themes of the story. Now, the one with the beautiful princess stuffing herself only to get trampled is about how nothing can last forever. And this one is about the machines and their whole system, about how it sort of lost its sight of its original goal, which was serving the aliens. Now we have one more. The Beast, what was it called? Wait, do I not have the last one? Beast Bane? Beast Lord, yeah, that's one we just did. Then there's a spear. Oh my god, I don't have the last one. Oh, that's strange. Usually you do streams on the weekends, the only time you get to see your family. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, we'll do one more then, because apparently I don't have the Beast Spear. I don't know why I don't have that one. Hold on, I closed the notepad, so I'll need to open that back up. Yeah, we did the two Beast ones, we did Dignity. In that case, for our last one, let's do Demon's Cry, shall we? There we go. Last one of the day. Hold on, I need to open the game back up, because I had OBS open. Once, there was a gentle angel who came to Earth to provide salvation for those in need. Whether it was curing illnesses, offering blessings, or cheering the sad, he was always there when needed. The angel, however, provided aid to the sinners and non-believers as well, an act which was strictly forbidden. Each time he did so, a single white feather would fall away from his glorious wings. One day, the angel came across a young girl with an illness that pained her deeply, but he could do nothing for the child, for all his feathers had long since fallen off. The angel cursed both himself and the cruelty of the world. The resulting hatred stained his body and his wings, turning them both black as night. Then, crying tears of blood, he brought his hands to the girl's neck. Ooh, I don't actually know who that one's about, or what that one's about necessarily. I mean, like, in relation to the story, I know it's about on its own. But, as always, the black and white weapons have really chilling stories, and I really love them. But, with that being said, this is, unfortunately, the end for today. Hold on. Use the ending screen. Use the ending screen. Look at this. We actually use it. I'm so proud of myself. What is this, like the 4th time we remember to use it in a row? Probably. We don't actually remember to use it all that much. At least not recently, but... Well, not recently. Well, recently we have, but... prior to recently, I mean. I know, I have been using it a lot. It's so weird, though, because I'm so used to saying I don't use it a lot. But with that being said, let's go ahead and raid some today, shall we? I've been trying to keep the habit of doing that. I just haven't been great at it recently. So, here we go. Let me see if I actually do it properly today, because the last 2 times I did it, I messed up in the middle of doing it. Right? So, with that being said... Oh, I had to wait 10... That's why. I had to wait 10 seconds or so for it to actually trigger. With that being said, thank you all for tuning in. This has been Seek the Scuffed. If you're new here, please follow. Hey, I said it without, like, choking this time. And I am signing off. Good. Oh, wait. No, I messed it up again. Oh, I messed it up again. Oh, the raid's gonna steal you guys if I'm not quick enough. Hold on. Wait. I need to do something on my end first. Oh, it always happens. It always happens. Okay. And I am signing off. Goodbye.